Okay, now you have a general idea of the assignment. Let me show you how to do some research here. Again, I'm researching careers. Hopefully, it's a career based on my personality. And so I'm going to go back to the home page, Learning Support, Library. Home page, Dallas College, Learning Support, and the library. And I'm going to scroll down to this big red box and click on it. It will take you here where there's all of our databases that we have for the college. We have 86 databases, and we can start researching this, looking for information about our career. Now, I always, because this is an informative paper and I'm just trying to find information about a job, I'm going to go to Gale Power Search. It's a good place to start. It'll check all these Gale one files, which are different little databases and sources. So it'll look through all of these for information. I'm going to stick with being a teacher because I was a teacher for years, for decades. And I start typing in what I want to research, and it pulls up, it like autofills. And so I'm going to collect or select on something that uh, appears. That means I have a better chance of finding an article. Now, when you use this database, it defaults to magazines, which is fine. We might be able to find something from a magazine. It is an article. However, because I have to have a peer-reviewed source, I'm going to click on academic journals, and then I'm going to check peer-reviewed journals. These are a little tougher to read. Okay, what a peer-reviewed journal means is that this research has been shared with other professors, researchers, scientists who have verified the information and looked at it. Okay, and so I'm going to try to find an article from here since I have to have one. Now, as I'm looking through the titles, I'm also looking at the dates. I'm looking at the words. How many words are in here? And trying to find something that I can use. And remember, if I refer back to the assignment, looking for categories, salary, profession, how it aligns with values, outlook, responsibilities. And so I'm keeping that in mind. In fact, I think I'm going to open that document real fast. Okay, here are the categories. So I can keep that in mind as I research. And I'm going to start looking through these peer-reviewed ones since I have to have one. And it's the hardest thing to find. There's an article, The Decline of the Teaching Profession. It was written in 2024, so it's fairly recent. It's only 480 words. I'll take a look and see if it will help me. Okay. Satisfaction is declining, according to the National Bureau of Economic Research. It's prominent in essential occupation in the United States. 8% of the college labor force. So these might be interesting pieces of information that I would want to collect. And so as I'm looking for this, I'm going to find evidence that I would use maybe on my graphic organizer, my presentation. And so that's the historic lows. That's not good news for me if that's what I want to do. But again, it does align with my personality and so in my value system. So I may still, be interested in that. Now, what I would do is, first of all, copy the text information from the source. I would paste it this is a new source, so I would have to create a brand new, go to source 2. I would put the MLA citation here, and if you scroll to the very bottom of a source, the MLA citation is already there. We just have to select it and copy it. I would put it here, and I would format it correctly because it should be Times New Roman. It should be 12-point font. And it has a hanging indentation, which means only one line is on the left side margin. That's one reason I do not. Oh, never mind. That's a shortcut. And on a Google Doc, it's called a hanging indent. I want it 1/2 inch. Oh, this should have gone over too. Okay. And that's properly formatted. It is a peer-reviewed article, and then I'm going to start taking research from it that I can use. And I would just paste it right here. Okay. That's how we do this. Okay. Just find your research, collect some pieces of evidence, and then I'm going to put it all together in a paragraph. And that's what I've done with one source. The first source I found was just a database article. It was not peer reviewed. And so I got information from that. And then I would use the other article as a second source, my peer reviewed source, probably this one. All right. So Gale Power Search is a good way to start. Type in your career and let it auto populate some links or ideas. What else is nice is when you find an article like this one, it has more like this. Now, this is in Midwestern Nigeria, and though I would really want you to focus on United States or even locally, because that's what's going to matter when you go out there for your career. Okay, that's the research part. I hope this helps. Take care.